everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do my update for my Pan That palette. This is a Fantastic Ladies collab. They're doing the Kickin' It old school, where you pick an older palette or your oldest palette to pan for the year. This is my first time doing a Pan That palette, and I feel like I started the year really strong. I dropped the palette a couple times and that helped me along the ride, but I've definitely slowed down now. I've only used the palette 5 times. I don't know how on earth I'm going to be able to do this update because it is such a miserable update. However, I do have a pan. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. I have a little pan, and I'm hoping that this next month, I know I said this last month, but I'm hoping this next month I can put a little bit more work into it. I want to say let's just write off the month of June, because even like May as well, because my parents came to stay with us at the beginning, not the beginning,
the middle of May, and I stayed till the middle of June, and that's like a whole month. But I feel like both months I struggled because obviously getting them here, I gotta get everything ready, I'm already thinking about it and pre-filming other things, and then while they were here I have it filmed, and then since they left I've just been like on rebuild mode in terms of my energy. So I've not done a lot of makeup, and plus it's like summertime, so like there's not much to do. So
okay, let's get into it anyway, because you're here and hopefully you've stayed for my long rambly intro. I know a lot of people drop off after like the 30-second mark, and I appreciate that. That's absolutely fine. Thank you. Goodbye. But those of you who want to stay, here is my update. Alright, so I've been working on the e.l.f. Retro Paradise palette, as you know. This is what the palette looked like last time. You can see that I had a decent amount of usage on a lot of items, and some items were pretty crumbly. I've got one shade finished, which is the canvas shade. I actually finished that last year, I didn't finish it this year. Got a bunch of pans, and I was hoping to hit more pans this month and also finish the sea salt shade. So let's get into what I have been able to do. Here is the palette as it is right now. So I don't know if you're going to be able to notice things straight away. The ones that I will notice straight away, I'll let you know, but I'll just go through all of the shades one by one. So Sandy Bum, I only used once. However, I have a sneaky little, I don't know, second pan right there. You can see it's just popped through where that ridge is, but I've only used it once. It's a very crumbly shade, so yeah, this one's going by. I hardly use it, but every time I use it, I lose a lot of product. Rise and Shine didn't use. Spiced I used twice, and I hit pan in this shade, so this is very exciting. I wanted to hit pan, and I randomly hit it a few days ago. I didn't think I was as close as I was, and I dipped my brush in there. It would have been one of those beautiful live pans, but I'm just never organized enough to do that. And honestly, I don't know when the pan's popping up. So, you know, I know a lot of people like those ones, but also I find a lot of people force it as well. This one wasn't a forced one. It was just a really natural. I dipped it in and then I was like, oh, a pan, nice. So anyway, I used that twice. Perezzo I used once. I don't know if that's changed all that much. Coconut I used twice. I feel like this pan is expanding. I don't know about you, but I think it has expanded. Dijon I have not used. Sea Salt I used once. I'm trying to finish it, but I completely forgot about it and neglected this palette, as I said. And there's still product in there, so I'm not calling that done until I use all the product up. Fuego I did not use. Sip Sip didn't use. This did not use. Marjaba. Tropicana, this is the first month which I have not used it. I wanted to hit pan in it, but I just didn't use it. I didn't do a lot of looks that would work with that palette, that shade, if I'm being completely honest. I've just been doing a lot of warmer tone looks when I have done my makeup. So yeah, that one is very close. And maybe this next month I can do it. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Then we've got Caliente, I did not use. We've got Cocoa, and I used that twice. I don't think I'm close to hitting pan, to be honest. I don't think I'll have a pan next time. And then Fortuna I did not use, and I did not use any of these other ones. So yeah, you can see I barely use this palette. I mean, I've only used it 5 times. I mean, what am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So yes, I can't even show you like pictures of what I've done, because I couldn't even tell you the days that I used this, because I don't remember. They're not memorable at all. I think goals for this next month, if I manage to get to them. My goal, which has been my goal for the last 3 months, is to finish Sea Salt. I would like to finish Sea Salt. I want to hit pan and Tropicana for sure. And I want to what else do I want to do? I mean, those seem like reachable goals, but right now they're unreachable for me. Sandy Bum I would love to finish as well. So maybe I'll try to finish that one as well. I might even finish Sandy Bum before I finish Sea Salt because it is so crumbly and I lose so much. So maybe I'll just dip into that one whenever I do my neutral warm tone looks. I'll go into that one and I'll just force myself. Because obviously, like, I'm back into the schedule. I'm trying to get back in the schedule. I'm trying to get back into filming, get back into wearing makeup. Although this whole weekend I didn't even wear makeup, so I'm still like not there, but you know, I'm also just not thinking about it that much. But I'm going to try to do a little bit more damage to this because we're running out of time. We're midway through the year. Still need to do like my mid-year totals for, you know, my makeup. There's just so many things I need to do because we're at mid-year and now we're going into July. And by the time I get them all done, I'll have even less time of the year to get everything done. But anyway, that's beside the point. We're mid-year. This is how far I've gotten. Maybe I'll do a picture of when I rolled it in the start of the year and then a side-by-side comparison because that might actually be a little bit more interesting now that we're midway through. Gosh, why can't I say that? That's basically 6 months use and maybe it has changed a lot. But yeah, the next 6 months, I mean, I'm not going to finish it. I just don't know if I'll really get to these two, if I'm being completely honest. But, you know, when we get into like the colder months, maybe. Yeah, I think for my purpose really is to enjoy the palette as much as I can because I am going to end up decluttering it at the end of the year. It just doesn't perform like it used to. And I've gotten all the love. I mean, I feel like I've gotten a lot of love out of it so far. This is my favorite shade and it's almost gone. I do like 1 or 2 other shades and combined I really love this color story. It's just the quality is gone. So if I can get a good amount of use in the next 6 months on this, I think I'll be very satisfied. It wasn't even an expensive palette. It was like 18 euros, I think. Or actually, what was it? I can't remember what it was, but whatever. It is a palette that's nostalgic for me. It's my first palette that I presented on my channel when I first did my channel. I did a little elf haul and this was the palette that I had. So for me, it kind of brings me back to that type of, that mindset of when I first started, and it's pretty cool that way. It's definitely a nostalgia palette for me when it comes to my YouTube channel. So yeah, maybe I'll keep it and it'll just be like my memories. Not that I need to do that. But anyway, that is my update for my Pan palette. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much. And I will see you all next time. Bye.